Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. After a rigorous and competitive regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. Welcome, folks, to MetLife Stadium, the home of the Giants and the Jets here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the 20th-ranked team in the land, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the Conference Championship Trophy. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Tulane's offense trots out there to open this game. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
You know, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And the punt team now on to kick it away. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Miners offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Nelson. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down. The Miners are moving quickly down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Miners looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grabbed by the receiver. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the
pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Boy, how about this defense? What a job there on third down. Backed up close to their own goal line, come up with a huge sack on third down, and force the field goal.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. The Miners offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Makes the grab. It's Wilson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Short completion there. Second down coming up. The shotgun running play call. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's second down here. Looking for a gap. It's Taylor. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Miners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Odom. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And it's UTEP in front, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. A quick throw out left, complete. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the Miners will look to convert here on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Miners trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Miners. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Wide open downfield. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a deep completion. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Makes the catch. It's Hayes. Tackled there by the defense.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quick throw. The catch is made. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout where they check him out. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? To the air, it's Nelson. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Miners will line up to boot it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and boot it away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Now, give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
The ball is knocked away from him. That ball could bounce anywhere. But a great heads-up play by the returner to be able to avoid a disastrous play and get the recovery.
The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. Brought down, the broken tackle produces a solid game there. The Miners will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Physical run earns the 1st down. And the Miners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Taylor. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield. It's Nelson. The receiver grabs it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision?
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. To keep him. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Shotgun formation here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So quickly all the way up to the 36 in his first down. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. UTEP's offense is back out there now. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That's reeled in. It's Odom. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Here we go. Fourth down. They'll try to run for it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and 1 they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well. Especially,
nobody can bring him down. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. The Miners pick up enough yardage for a first down. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle, but first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And the Miners lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very...
He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, UTEP. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Nice grab. It's Barnes. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Barnes. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Reed. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a man. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. You made it. 3 points on the board.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Miners offense is back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. So second down after the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Nelson. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to chuck it again. With sure hands, it's Smith. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Miners looking to keep this drive moving. They mix it up with a run. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the Miners line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Nelson. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Miners come to the line with 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
And it's UTEP in front, Kurt, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He did not make the 1st down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Makes the catch all alone back there. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. He's past the 30. Inside the 20. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. Here we go. That's what you hope for. 4th quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. To throw, it's Nelson. That's reeled in. It's Odom. Breaks loose at the 40. They can't stop him. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the ground, it's Taylor. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that one straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker. Second down play coming up.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Catch all in here over the middle. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen from this man this afternoon.
Caught for the completion. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Using his legs, it's Barnes. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Reed. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Direct snap to the back. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They'll run here on third and goal. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
It's an out route, the catch made, and he will not get there. The defense stops him, and so the lead is still 1. The turn begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. UTEP's offense is back out there now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Nelson. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes, and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do.
Here he goes. Inside the 40. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Smart heads-up play by this quarterback. Hey, listen, they're trailing. He's got to make some plays, and if nothing's open downfield, use your legs, pick up as many yards as you can, get out of bounds, and get ready for that next play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it second and medium. Same tailback, another carry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Caught near the sticks. It's Odom. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Here's the handoff. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The field goal is good. With a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The conference championship might just come down to this possession. Can they get points? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs during the late stages of this game. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. They cap off a tremendous season. They can call themselves champions of the American. It's a huge goal realized. Now we got to see if the